You want me to spill the beans? So to do the stippling, you just move really fast and hope for the best.
Where do you start?
Where do I start? It depends how the client wants to go about it. If it's just like a 3-day back-to-back piece, then I usually start at the top and work my way down. I'll start each piece individually and finish them individually. That way you don't go back into it, damage the skin, and hurt the client more than you need to. If it's just whenever kind of thing, then I just knock out the outline first, start black and then shading. I always line with a single needle. I do my stippling with a type 3. I do my blacks usually with a 9 rounds. And then if it's overlapping, then I use a 13 mag just to give it a different texture, because the stippling will just give that dotty effect, and then the mags is more of a smooth, clean shade, so that way I tell what belongs to what. For stippling, I usually run my machine at a 4.0, and then generally I do a circular motion or a side-to-side motion. I make sure not to shove the needle in, because you want to kind of like freely float the needle, so that way it's just kind of scratching it in there. Nice and soft. You don't want to like be too heavy on it. Now, obviously, the smaller side-to-side, the smaller circles, the darker it's going to be. Larger you go, the more inconsistent it gets, but smoother it gets. Then I also use gray washes whenever I do my stippling as well. I usually use like a darker gray wash, and then I just control the weight of my hand for the actual darkness of it. I generally use the lightest dark, medium dark, and then just black. So I use Allegory. I use the Ultra Black, which is the best black on earth. No better black than Allegory. And then I just water it down with water, distilled water usually, or you know, whatever's around.